Peace and greetings, dear family. God's first lieutenant. I got a message for you. So, started off by saying this. Respect our spiritual ethics in order to realign with our soul's ethnicity. Soul's ethnicity. I want to go into this video, I want to go into more elaborate detail of what I like to call the four ethic zones and the 7 ethnic temples parable. So this video is going to be called the 4 ethic zones and the 7 ethnic or ethnical temples parable expounded. That's what this video is going to be called. Yeah, long names. Soon it's going to be videos focusing on just the 4 ethnic zones alone. Then it's going to be videos focusing on the 7 ethnical temples alone. And then so on and so forth. It's all important. It's all for a purpose. So, respect our spiritual ethics in order to realign with our soul's ethnicity. What do I mean? So, your ethics, those are internal, foundational wise. Which in your ethnics are external, environmental wise, people wise, the 5 people you associate with most. I became a product of the 5 people I associate with most, and it just so happens to be the entire world. And what the entire world wants foundationally is peace, love, unity, and advancement, whether they know it or not. And also, too, what the entire world wants is peace, respect, balance, and progression, whether they know it or not. So, I'm going to say some more things that'll encourage you to start driving what you want into reality aggressively and without any sorrow for doing so. Check it out. So, what are the 4? But before I go on, I want to say this right quick. The Chakra Tree Murdy parable. I'm also about to incorporate the Chakra Tree Murdy parable into the 4-7 ethnic principle as well, or parable as well. I'm going to incorporate it. So the Chakra Tree Murdy parable that I have can only be understood if you flip what the common chakra hierarchy is upside down, or if you reverse it. I get a sense that the current chakra hierarchy is incorrect anyways, meaning the way you have it labeled, meaning the way I got it now is the way it should be, starting from the soul chakra to the root, or from the soul chakra to the earth star. So, the Chakra Tree Murdy parable is as follows. But first, know this. Today's, or the modern world's, or the artificial world's chakra hierarchy is as follows. The earth star chakra being the 0 chakra, the root chakra being the 1st chakra, the sacral chakra being the 2nd chakra, the solar plexus being the 3rd chakra, the heart chakra being the 4th, throat being the 5th, 3rd eye being the 6th, 7th being the crown, and the 8th and final chakra being the soul star chakra. So now, take that hierarchy and flip it. Leave the earth star where it is, meaning at chakra number 0, because that's more of a flexible chakra. It can be moved on any part of the hierarchy because it's a 0 chakra, meaning it could be next to the first one, or it could be next to the second one. Or you can just leave it at 0 where it's at and don't have to play around with it too much to save yourself from the confusion. Because my desire is to save you from the confusion. And myself. Another reason why I'm talking out loud so much. To get rid of any kind of confusion in my life as well. Put it in the fire and let it burn for all eternity. Don't be terrified by my words. Just take a listen if you have the patience and or if you have the tolerance to do so. Moving forward. So now, this will be the chakra hierarchy the way I see fit. 1st chakra being the soul star chakra, 2nd chakra being the crown chakra, 3rd chakra being the 3rd eye chakra, 4th chakra being the throat chakra, 5th chakra being the heart chakra, 6th chakra being the solar plexus chakra, 7th chakra being the sacral chakra, and 8th chakra being the root chakra. And if you want to, you can say 9 or keep it at 0. The earth star chakra being the 0th chakra. That's not a number, that's the way to say it, I know. Or the 9th chakra. the Earth Star Chakra, the planet itself that we are on. Before I move on, notice something real quick. Subconscious mind, subservient mind. Remember, sub is a prefix for sub, below, or what serves you. Subservient conscious mind. Did you know this planet, or did you ever notice this planet that we are on acts like a subservient conscious mind as well? If all of the artificial madness was removed from it, it would act a lot like a subservient conscious mind. It would. Almost as if it were a sun fused with water completely. What am I ultimately getting at? Or where did I want to go with that just now? Because I want to just say that before I go on. It's like all of the planets are service energy. All of the planets are subservient conscious energy. They all are. The way I see it. At least they were originally meant to be. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm starting to realize and or see that our inner person, our inner self, is like a double subservient conscious mind. I said that in the previous video, but I think I'm about to lean more so towards it because it's like, it doesn't have a physical body per se. Of course, it's an internal non-physical body, but it's still service energy. So what we call the non-physical inner us, will we also call that a subservient conscious mind? Or will we just call it a non-physical body? Would you want to call the heart chakra a non-physical body or another subservient conscious mind? That question is going to make more sense as I get ready to explain the chakra Trimurti parable in more detail now. So, the first chakra, I said the list already. So now, Trimurti, the word Trimurti, I said the list already, from the soul star chakra to the root chakra. So now, the Trimurti, what does the word Trimurti mean? The word Trimurti is a word in Sanskrit which means three forms, right? You want to know what makes a form? What makes a whole form? An individual and/or person or thing that has a mind, heart, and a body. A mind, heart, and a physical body. That's what a form has. Or that's one of the proper ways you can label and describe one with a complete form. One that has a complete mind, heart, and or body all together in proper sync. So now, mind, heart, body, meaning conscious mind, subconscious mind, physical body, meaning thoughts, feelings, actions, meaning spirit, soul, flesh, or meaning spirit, soul, avatar, or meaning spirit, soul, incarnation, meaning light, soul, body, Merkaba. Many ways to say it, talking about the same thing, the whole you. So, the whole you, which is your whole form. There's about three very, very important parts of you that need to be analyzed quite a lot in these days right here especially. And those three parts of you are also three parts of you. If you want to use this chakra Trimurti parable I'm getting ready to kick to you. And the first part is the true Most High God, according to what I consider. But before I go on, I want to say these words. The way I label and describe the astral realm and or the non-physical realm, internal, meaning the internal heaven, meaning the heaven above, meaning what gives us our abilities to move and be and live and function. It can be labeled and described with three words. According to what I'm gathering so far, you may find more words to label and describe it, but for right now so far it's just three words. Those three words are energy, elements, and chemicals. Energy, elements, and chemicals. Those energies, elements, and chemicals move to and through our etheric cells or our etheric bodies, our ethereal bodies, to be what we can label and describe as ego, emotion, and power. To be what we can label and describe as human ego, human emotion, and human power. You follow what I'm saying? And then that human ego, that human emotion, and human power manifest into the physical reality as our thoughts, feelings, and results. You follow what I'm saying? So that means our power comes from the source where all the elements or all the energy elements and chemicals are beyond the ether realm just to simplify it as much as possible. And then those energies, elements, and chemicals transfer to our transfer into through our ethereal realm, right where our bodies are essentially a direct connection to, and it gives us our abilities to have our conscious mind's ego, our subconscious mind's emotion, and our physical body's achievements or power. You follow what I'm saying? And then also too, the same thing goes thoughts, feelings, actions. It's the same all throughout. So now, with that being said, the first one, and I'm going to get back to the 4 ethics in a moment. The first one, actually, I'm now about to get into the 4 ethics. This is now about to incorporate all of it together. Now I'm about to incorporate it all together, long story short. So here, the first ethic out of the 4, I consider this and or label and describe it and or have measured it to be our natural ethics and or our spirit's ethics. What is an ethic? An ethic is a set of moral principles. Just leave it right there. Summarize it real quick. A set of moral principles. What are morals? Morals are awareness with the principles of right or wrong behavior, or the goodness or badness of human character. Awareness with the principles. Awareness with the principles. Yes, so that means knowledge or perception of a situation or fact, and or knowledge or perception. Knowledge of the principles or perception of the principles of right or wrong behavior. A branch of knowledge. That's also what the ethic is. A branch of knowledge which relates to moral awareness in a sense. That's also what ethics are. A branch of knowledge. What are principles? Real quick before I go on. Principles are a fundamental truth or external proposition, as I am to you right now, my dear family member who may be watching this episode of me talking. A fundamental truth, which I have a funded mental. I have a funded mental right now. And my soul is funding my conscious mind with a whole lot of positive energy. And now my balanced conscious mind is also feeding instructions to the soul. And now they are going in this circular motion. And I am just exuding it to the world. Meaning I'm labeling and describing how it's working in this regard. You follow me? So a fundamental truth or a proposition that serves, once again, that serves as a foundation, which what morals are, when you truly look at it logically and break it all the way down to know what it is. Morals are your subconscious mind's artwork. Morals are the delineation or the crafting or the drawing of your moral artwork standards. Moving forward. So, fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system of belief, behavior, or for a chain of reasoning. It's all I was about to go for the beliefs consciously, but no, it's all subconscious. Beliefs are subconscious. Your behavior is subconscious because your behavior connects directly with your physical actions. And then also the chain of reasoning, the act of thinking about something in a logical, sensible way, as I am doing right now, using my physical voice to talk to you. So moving forward. Now, the 4 ethics. The first one being the natural ethics. What are some details of it? Conscious mind, soul star chakra. See where I'm going now? The chakra tree Murdy parable now. Conscious mind is the soul star chakra. Subconscious mind is the crown chakra. But the physical body of the first one, meaning the first and the last disposition, is the earth star chakra. And remember, the earth star chakra is the planet itself. So that means that all of the physical bodies of the first dispositions, natural internal ethics, are of all of the subservient planets within the universe, all of the stars thereof, all of the galaxies. Everything is a subservient energy. Everything is. That's the first disposition, though. What I consider the true Most High God of the universe, the soul of the universe, the power in us, in which gives us our abilities to live and be what we are. Our strength and vitality to function. God is the strength and vitality to function for the entire universe. The true God is the strength and vitality to function for the entire universe. God is the energy, positive energy, literal positive energy for the entire universe. This is the first ethic zone, and or the first ethic disposition, the positive ethic disposition, or the positive ethic zone. That's number one. And its chakras are as follows: the soul star chakra being its conscious mind, the crown chakra being its subconscious mind, and the earth star chakra, as well as all of the other planets, including us, are of its physical bodies and or its achievements. So what are the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the first disposition? Before I move on, this will be the final note for it. The abilities, qualities, and achievements of the first disposition: abilities to give life and the abilities to live them accurately, creation. Qualities: peace, love, unity, and advancement. And achievements: all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. The creation of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. The existence of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural are the achievements of the true Most High God in heaven. All things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. Moving forward. So now the second ethic. The second ethic. The neutral ethic. Or the alpha and omega ethic. Or the balance ethic. The king of all kings ethic. The first ethic is the kingdom ethic. And the second ethic is the king of all kings ethic. The king of the kingdoms ethic. That's what the second one is. So the king of all kings ethic, consisting of the following three chakras: conscious mind, the third eye chakra. You could say subconscious mind, the throat chakra. And then you can also say the physical body, or the non-physical, inner non-physical body, because it's the inner non-physical you. That's what the king of kings is the inner non-physical you, heart chakra. Or you can look at it this way. You can see it however you want. You can say the subconscious mind is of the heart chakra, the conscious mind is the third eye chakra, and the physical voice is of the throat chakra. Remember, everything is kind of sort of flipped and rearranged just a tidbit compared to the physical versus the internal. You follow me? Like, for example, when I tell you to say, when it talks about spirit, what is spirit literally? Spirit is the non-physical part of a person, which is the seat of emotions and character, the soul. Now, seat. What do you normally do in a seat? You sit in it, right? But everything works differently in the spirit. So you know what you can do? Understand. It works kind of like opposite, differently, especially right now as you all live without the soul's principles, especially without the second or balanced ethic, especially without the balanced ethics codes, or the balanced ethic code, should I say. Especially living without it. Y'all gonna need this balanced ethic code, I guarantee you are. That's why I'm telling you about it. I'm not gonna stop telling you about it at all. Balanced ethics. Moving forward. So, fundamental truth or proposition that serves as a foundation of a system of belief, behavior, or for a chain of reasoning. The three chakras within the second one are the third eye chakra, throat chakra, and heart chakra. Conscious mind. You could say physical voice and then subconscious mind. You could say it like that as well, however you want to. I kind of say the throat chakra and the subconscious and the heart chakra are like a double subconscious mind, because they're both service energies. But then it's like the physical voice, though. Like, you can literally and physically hear the physical voice. So it's almost like it's flopped, like I was just saying. Meaning the third eye chakra is the conscious mind, the heart chakra is the subconscious mind, and the physical voice is the physical voice of the inner self's body, of the inner self's non-physical body. You see. Now, what are the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the inner King of Kings? Abilities: protect life and the abilities to live them accurately, spiritual offense and spiritual defense. Qualities: peace, respect, balance, and progression. Achievements: calmness, serenity, love, and righteousness. Love and righteousness. Real quick. Good conquers evil. Hatred is conquered by love, or love conquers hatred. Good conquers evil. Love conquers hatred. Balance conquers imbalance. And righteousness conquers death. The inner King of Kings, one of his foundational qualities and or achievements is righteousness. Uprightness and steady. Balance, to keep things upright and steady. So as the good energy flows in, what reciprocates is more good energy. And then from there, you walk good forever, with the sun shining so brilliantly in thy mind heart space. Moving on now, the third one. Before I get to what I really wanted to make this video for, before I close it out. The third one, the negative and or art if official ethics. The negative art if official ethics. What is it? What are the chakras within it? And or what are some details of the beginning and ending artificial ethic code? The chakras within it: solar plexus, conscious mind; sacral chakra, subconscious mind; root chakra, physical body, literally. And as I said for the previous one, you can keep it the same, or you can rearrange it however you like to. But as it says on the list, though, or as it says in the information presented unto me about the chakras and regarding to them, the solar plexus chakra is our conscious mind, and also where the mental faculty of sight stems from. Our sacral chakra is our subconscious mind, and where the mental faculty of taste stems from. And then our root chakra is our physical body, and also where the mental faculty of smell stems from. You follow what I'm saying? Right now, our physical, and or should I say our third ethic coding is what is in control of our lives at the current moment in time. And that is bad. Why? Because it's keeping us in the fourth one. The dead ethic disposition, or the dead ethic zone, which is simply all 7 of the deadly sins, with 2 outside: fear and ignorance. There's also vexation and vanity in there. It's all types of things that the made-up dead artificial zone keeps you in. And that's what I wanted to get in for a second here. Because I said in the previous video, there are no chakras within the dead artificial zone. But due to us being put in there, yeah, there is. And it's the 7. But here. So, the negative, where the negative ethic coding comes from, is the artificial world's leader, is the artificial world's leadership. This is where the negative ethic coding comes from. The negative ethic coding. This is where it comes from. The world's negative evil leader. You follow me? And how do we beat it? We have to know what it consists of. First, we have to know what we have that can replace this coding, because if we just get rid of this coding, we'll just be zombies. Because we won't know where to stand, we won't know where we are, we won't know what we're doing in this world at all. So, we get rid of this coding here. We get rid of this negative coding. How can you get rid of a problem? The first thing you do to get rid of a problem is to put a face on the problem. Put a face on the enemy. Put a face on the enemy. How could you see what you are striking at if you don't know what you are striking at looks like? You have to know what you are striking at. You have to know what it looks like. And you also have to know what you have to strike at, what said target looks like. You follow what I'm saying? You have to know the weapons you have at your disposal. You have to know what you can pick up and use to swing with. You have to know what you can punch with. You got to know what you can kick with. Or you got to know what you can keep it simple with. You follow what I'm saying? And these strategies will help, I guarantee you. So let's recognize what the negative ethic coding truly is, BKA the artificial entrenchment of the world today. So, qualities or abilities of this negative entrenchment: take life and the abilities to live them accurately, destruction. Qualities, now we go to the qualities, because those were the abilities. If I didn't say the word abilities, once again, takes life and the abilities to live them accurately, destruction. Qualities: war, hatred, division, and stagnance. Achievements, all things evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. Yeah, evil sees what's evil, ugly, and abnormal and artificial as an achievement. Destruction is an accomplishment for evil. Ruining lives left and right is an accomplishment for evil. It's joy. They take pride into it. They love it. They'll tell you to your faces night and day they do. So, right now, currently, those are the three. And now the last one, the fourth one. This fourth one here. Now, this parable, the Chakra Tree Murdy parable, and how it's incorporated with the four ethic codes, or the four ethic zones, it's about the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's incorporating everything into one massive parable to give you an idea of how you can beat this entrenchment and get out of it permanently. So, the Father and the Son, or God and Jesus, the first two dispositions, or the first two ethic zones, the first two that are actually in one. The two positive balance ethic zones, the positive balance ethic zone, in other words. This is what you need to beat the negative artificial ethic zone and turn all of the following seven ethnical temples into dust. Because the thing is, the Father and the Son, well, should I say the Father, the Son right now in you is imbalanced. Those seven belief system pillars that are in the way are what's imbalancing you right now and causing your seven to be subjugated right now. You follow what I'm saying? But the thing is, when you look at it on a scale of the moral war zone parable, what you'll find is that it's the soul star chakra, crown chakra, meaning the logos of the world, and the planet itself being subjugated. Once again, the negative ethic aspects are conquering the positive, pure, first and last ethic foundational aspects. And they have them trapped because we are constituents to those things, and due to us being trapped on this platform here, or due to the artificial infrastructure being in place of our natural infrastructure, when the natural infrastructure should be there, but the artificial one is there instead. Due to this fact, it actually has our soul star chakra, Vyapani, our crown chakra, logos, ethos, pathos, and our planet itself subjugated to its will to be our foundation of war, hatred, division, and stagnance. To force the only thing for us to be able to achieve in any kind of field is what's evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. Problematic, detrimental, diseaseful, or corrupting. You follow what I'm saying? The Father and the Son, God and Jesus, the positive energy and the balanced energy. Those are the powers, or Yahweh Shai, the positive energy in Yahweh Shai, the positive energy in the light, the water in the light, the characteristics of those two styles of energy, elements, chemicals, the properties of those, and the characteristics of those are what we need to destroy the artificial infrastructure, trying to keep our logos, ethos, and physical state of being in subjugation. This is the information we need to destroy them. And now, real quick, the seven that are holding you down, the seven ethnical temples. I could stay in an internal all day and only talk a little bit about the physical. I really could. But here, the first one, racist ethnicity. That's the first one that needs to go bye-bye by any moral means necessary, as soon as possible. The second one, feminist ethnicity. It needs to just end, period. Third one, foul sexually oriented ethnicity. That needs to go. That needs to end. All needs to be dismantled by any moral means necessary. They all knew. It's the same message. The same messages with more detail, more certain words added to the pie. added to the pot. The fourth one, the nerd geek culture, ethnicity. The foundation. This pillar categorizes the rich, middle class, and all of ye who have been poverty-stricken due to colonization worldwide. The fifth one, the gangster ethnicity, my brethren, my six arms, the Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Gangster Disciples, or Bloods, Crips, Gangster Disciples, Vice Lords, every gang in Jamaica and every gang in Haiti. Brother Barbecue, every time I come to this belief system, you're the first one I think about. I cannot tell you what to do, and I cannot tell you what to live your life, and I cannot tell you how to fight your own battle. All I can really honestly do is put a certain group of words out here and pray that it'll have effect on you in the right way. Meaning unto you, Brother Jimmy of Haiti, I pray that your goals at the end of the day are to restore balance to the world, and to restore balance to the Haitian people. Restore balance to the Haitian people. I pray those will be your goals at the end, no matter what. Because if I gain control of those gangs in that country, those will be your goals, to restore balance to the country of Haiti, to the Haitian people. Restoring balance to the Haitian people within that country. And then soon, the Haitian country will be connected with all the other countries. And then it'll be the United Countries of North America. North America, Africa, Project 2, goal accomplished. Moving forward. I just pray that all goes well for you. And all goes well for every brethren that is within that gang, within every army, within every squad, within every crew. Let's never forget, we are only fighting each other because the white people told us to. But who told the white people to tell us to fight each other? The devil did. It's the same story, same scenario, every country, no matter what. It's the same setup. White people are telling us to do bad to each other. So we are doing bad to each other. It really is that simple. No, it really is that simple. But see, then it's like, well, why are the white people telling us to do it? Because the devil is telling the white people to do it. But then it's like, how can you really buy that? You're not going to. So, I mean, well, you may eventually, especially when you realize how actually true it is. It's really simple, man. It's really simple. Stop looking at these country names as the face of the people's poor behavior. Stop looking at Russia as the face of whoever in Russia's poor behavior portrays. Stop looking at China as the face of whoever in China's poor behavior displays. Stop looking at America as the face of Joe Biden's poor behavioral dispositions or displaying artwork. You follow me? We are not this country name. We are not this country. We are the soul tribe. Or we are the sapien race. Or we are the Homo sapien genus. You can believe whatever you want. I just do not believe, nor will I ever choose to believe, we are an artificial idea used to subjugate us all. I will not believe we are built and or destined to live in subjugation and suffering. I refuse to believe these things. You cannot convince me to believe these things, nor can you pay me to believe these things. It's the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. It's time for you to stop having such stupid ideas and have some smart ones or some better ones now. Have some better ideas. These are better ideas. The sixth ethnicity. The tribes. That's the sixth ethnicity. And the seventh ethnicity are the religions. Now, all 7 of those need to be dismantled by any moral means necessary and brought back to the 8th one, which is the first one. The 8th ethnical dispositional temple is also the first ethic zone at the same time, meaning the ethic zone is the foundation of the 8th ethnic temple. The first ethic zone is the foundation of the 8th ethnical temple. That's the way the moral zone parable is set up. But yeah, that's the way my moral war zone account is set up. The 8th ethnical temple is also the external foundation of the first internal ethic, natural ethic, positive ethic zone foundation. Moving forward now. And the ninth, which is what I've been leaving out as well, and the ninth ethnical temple is also the third ethic foundation, the negative one, the artificial one, the evil one, the one that wants to put us in the fourth and dead one, meaning the one that wants to put us in the artificial one, meaning the one that wants to turn our first and home one into a wrecked house. You follow what I'm saying? Using the second one is how we stop the third one, BKA the ninth one, from forcing our first one to be in the fourth one. Because this is what the external, evil, ethnical temple is trying to ensure, or the ninth evil ethnical temple that through our eighth ethnical temple created the other seven ethnical temples that keep us subjugated in the fourth artificial ethic disposition, the negative zone, the negative ethic zone. It's the same story, just using more words. We beat this by realizing what it truly means to protect ourselves by any moral means necessary. By any moral means necessary. What do I mean by any moral means necessary? Because to take a life in the name of self-defense is an act of moral justification. I said to take a life, no matter what time frame you have to take the life, no matter what time or moment you have to, take a life in the name of self-defense is an act of moral justification. How so? How is killing someone at any time for any reason an act of moral justification? Very simple. Because you are stopping someone from pointlessly, needlessly, and senselessly taking life. You'll be like a superhero, man. Just stop things from ruining our lives. Stop evil from ruining our lives. Stop evil from ruining our day. Stop the negative, evil, ethnical temple, the ninth evil ethnical temple, meaning the governments and the legislative branches and the Democrats and your politics. You see how problematic this here Joe Biden is and all of these so-called recessives on this planet and all of these countries who are demonstrating this poor behavior and are trying to tell us it's their country name that's doing it. But in reality, it's you. You're not fooling me with this. You're not fooling me with your misconduct here. You're just using your country name as a way to play your games. You're trying to start World War III to play a game. Meaning you want to put literal innocent lives in absolute harm's way and guaranteed destruction. So then in the long run, you'd have the ability to play more games. 432,000 years of AI slavery. More games. This is why your laws are all forced. All of your laws, they're forced. You force your laws upon us. And all they really honestly do is tell us not to defend who we naturally are so that what you artificially are can take over. This is why you have things like hate speeches out and whatnot, when in reality, you're the ones causing us to hate and then stopping us from hating or stopping us from talking about it. You're preventing us from talking about it, what you're inflicting upon our lives because you just want us to suffer peacefully. Malcolm X. Now, all people of the world will have a chance to see how you operate the way you operate, why you operate the way you operate, and what we can all do to stop you from operating. Evil does not belong in a moral space. And it just so happens that the moral space is all of reality. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Self-defense. Protect this house by any moral means necessary. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.